whether it's on agriculture, climate change. This is pretty much the cooperation, the extent of cooperation that we do. And of course, in times of disaster, whether a natural disaster or man-made, we have a policy to try to be among the first. Haiti is an example, Mexico and other places. This is part of our, I would say, ethos or part of our core values, to be there with search and rescue operations. And again, when it comes to the economy, try to help as much as we can in many spheres.
Okay, next question. Yes, young lady.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Bray from Memphis, Tennessee. My question is, in keeping with the theme of this conference, as a young Jewish leader in a country with a government that already works to support Israel, how can I help ensure that Israel one day has a level playing field in the UN and other international organizations?
Can you repeat the question for me, Michael?
What should she do as a young person?
What should you do as a young person to ensure in the future that Israel has a level playing field?
Log into the truthaboutisrael.org.il and spread the word, and just do shares and likes. You know, there is a hierarchy on social media, and the more likes and the more shares, it goes up. And in order to do it, let's say in a scientific measure, you have to invest a lot of money. You know, there is a lot of way to manipulate the search engines, but the best way is to do it organically and do it by a viral way. So I would suggest that if you go and look at it and send it to your friends and ask your friends to send it to their friends, I think we have a very good start.
Go ahead, Keith.
If I could just widen the aperture slightly on that, and not just, it's certainly important for young people, but I think it's important for people of all ages as well. One of the things Israeli diplomats have very smartly done in recent years, especially my colleagues in Geneva and elsewhere, is have other diplomats visit Israel. Because I think part of the challenge is that people look at every issue from their own conceptual framework and their own experiences. And what you, I think, appreciate on the ground that you cannot appreciate in the abstract when you're in Israel is the reality of the security issues, because everything is so close. I mean, I know it struck me when I was there. And I think you can also see the long history of the Jewish people in Israel. And so there's a lot of things that are become manifest to you and tangible in a way that they can't be when you haven't gone to the place.
Thank you. Well, I think that's a perfect place to wrap up this session. Please give a big hand to all of our panelists, Danny, Ayalon, Kristen, and Keith. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you.